street gates right now. There's a geezer with a knife stabbing someone in the pub. Broad daylight, trying to shank someone. Massive knives. Just ran into the pub, tried to stab someone.
Norfolk police are faced with a crime wave as rival gangs fight to supply illegal drugs.
There's been some shocking fights and attacks. It's terrifying in local communities. There's lots of slashing, stabbing, maiming each other.
Detective Tim Lamb heads up the team charged with bringing down the gangs and halting the violence.
Tony and Kenji, when you're ready.
Right, what are we looking at?
So we've pulled together some of the CCTV just to bring you up to speed.
It shows gang violence spreading across the city.
He was inches from potentially stabbing someone there, wasn't he? If that chair hadn't got in the way, that could have been someone getting stabbed and killed.
And they've all armed themselves as well. So he's got a bottle, they've got snooker cues.
One of the gangs that has recently come to their attention is running the Lewis drugs line.
Several members of the people involved in this horrendous violence have been identified. They've been linked to one of the large gangs here in Norwich. This should be our #1 priority now, to target the Lewis Line gang and stop the Lewis Line being active here in Norwich.
Active drug gangs selling heroin and crack cocaine generate huge amounts of money.
Whilst we can't say what it is they are actually making money-wise, we know from a recent government review that a county line will, on average, make around £15,000 every week.
At the centre of this money-making operation is a mobile phone number, which is controlled by the gang's leader.
The line itself, the phone, is here within Norwich.
Anyone wanting drugs rings the number, and a street dealer is dispatched to make the sale and collect payment.
This shows it's a very busy line. That's a whole lot of phone calls and text messages going backwards and forwards.
Tim's team know the number and are tracking it around the city.
However, we're struggling to tie it down to one individual person.
It's vital they identify who is in control.
We'll get some people together. Tony?
You doing that? I think it's just us.
Yeah, we'll just go through next door.
They have set up Operation Hobble. Its mission, identify and arrest suspect #1, the leader of the Lewis Line, and bring down the gang.
So at this stage, correct me if I'm wrong, we don't know who's holding the Lewis Line.
Correct. The fact that it's constantly moving about around Norwich and we just are struggling to locate who it is with. So the plan is we're going to have the additional surveillance team come in to support us. Hopefully we can shake the tree, see what falls out of it, get some intelligence or some other people identified and lead us back up to whoever the person is running the line.
Plan.
Excellent.
Right. Sounds good.
Get on with it. Thank you.
Okay.
With the leader's identity unknown, detectives agreed to deploy surveillance officers. By observing street deals, they want to learn more about the gang's chain of command. It's not long before the strategy pays off. Could this deal be the Lewis Line drug gang in action?
Things are progressing pretty quickly on this one. Got some recordings here from what they've seen. So this is him. People wait outside, he comes out to meet them.
He's not very eyes about, is he?
There's an exchange there of small items. Then you can then see that he has cash in his hand and they've done the exchange. Quick and easy. Here they are, busy dealing their Class A drugs.
Good job.
But who is the dealer? And is he known to the police? They check the database.
It's clearly him. And we think he's currently the main street dealer for the line.
An arrest is authorized.
These are dangerous people. They habitually carry knives and even machetes, and we know that they use them.
The team watch and wait outside an address the dealer is known to frequent.
The intelligence and information that we have is that street dealer has been fairly busy this afternoon doing the hand-to-hand street deals. We believe one that's actually running them is inside the flats is the one we're actually after, as opposed to the street dealer.
You can move up to the car park just north of the towers, and if you just be on standby there.
Yes.
This could be a chance to arrest not only street dealers, but other members of the gang.
Oh, cool. I'll have a look around first.
The dealer is spotted outside a block of flats.
The subject has been described as wearing a black parka jacket, grey tracksuit bottoms, white trainers.
Stop here, we'll keep you. I don't know what's happening, mate. We've received information today that someone matching your description has been just dealing Class A drugs in this area. Stand by on that. Have you got any sharp objects on you at all?
No, I'll do nothing else.
What keys were they for? Well, you must know what where's your address then?
Up in the towers.
The street dealer is the first link in the chain to be broken. Now, officers have to get to his flat before any occupants are alerted to his arrest.
Okay, we have a Section 8 PACE warrant to search this address.
I don't know what that means. What's that mean?
Sitting down.
Just throw load of cash out.
Load of cash out the window.
Phone, man, mind that phone, guys.
You're under arrest, all right? On suspicion of being concerned in the supply of controlled drugs. You do not have to say anything that may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which lays line in court.
Stand up for me. Stand up.
Can we just move that knife out of the way? Don't want anywhere near him. He was sat right by the door to the balcony from the 5th floor. We've come in and grabbed him, but he has thrown items out.
Items discarded. Got an amount of cash. Cash is made up of 10s and £20 notes. £5 notes scattered as well. Black bin bag. Individual wraps. Yeah, that is wrapped, isn't it? Yeah. Couple of individual wraps.
We've got a fair amount of cash and also what is a golf ball sized package which we believe is going to contain the Class A drugs.
With a large wrapping on the different bags. Yep.
So we've got all the drugs and we've got the cash probably from the sales from today. Nasty combat knife here. There's only one thing that's for, hurting people. A large kitchen knife over there.
Screwdriver, stuff to the side, used as a weapon. So I just think the fear is being robbed by a rival group.
Both men have serious questions to answer, but can they be persuaded to give up the identity of who is in charge?
It's a great result. We've got 2 members of the Lewis line now in custody. So I just need them in the interviews to get as much information as possible in order to hopefully lead us to who that line holder is.
They have 24 hours to either charge or release their suspects.
The street dealer's been arrested numerous times before. He may go no comment just to be able to see what evidence we do have against him. Equally, he may decide to talk to us just to save his own skin.
So, where were you off to when you were stopped by police?
No comment.
Were you going to deal drugs?
No comment.
Do you work for a specific drug dealer line?
No comment.
Who's in charge?
No comment.
The street dealer's giving nothing away. Will the second man be more talkative?
Why were you in his flat?
No comment.
What did you throw from the balcony?
No comment.
Because we think it was Class A drugs and some cash that's been thrown.
No comment.
Both suspects are released pending further investigations. Detectives are playing the long game.
We're not going to show our full hand today. We still need to work up the tree to get to the top. So down the line, when we hopefully do get some more evidence and we get some additional gang members arrested, that's when we'll throw the book at them.
As well as DNA, detectives also have CCTV from outside the flat. Will it throw up any further lines of investigation?
Let's just quickly run through this one. This person here with the hood up, you can see he comes to this door, gets buzzed in. Some distinctive clothing there, but he doesn't quite turn around enough to really ID who he is. But I would suggest he's somebody important in all of this. So we've got to now establish who he is. Got some further CCTV with the same male here, and then these two other males, again coming in. Clearly some faces on show there, and they come through into the bottom of the stairwell, where very handily the CCTV is looking straight at them. They're taking part in what is hand-to-hand exchange, likely to be drugs or something else fairly important. Right, so they've obviously noticed the CCTV. We've got a mask on, hood up, doing everything they can to now not be identified. Let's try and find the best shots.
They compare the face on the CCTV with photos in their database.
Let's move it forward so we can get the facial shot of the older one. Very good face shot there. So this could be him. So yeah, he's sort of got this partial beard. Could be, actually.
I think I see him.
Yeah, I'm happy that is Jamie Proctor.
Same here.
Not someone I've met myself in person. We've identified Proctor as one of these males that has recently left from the flat. What his role is, we're yet to see, but I'm going to say he's quite significant. This could really help us take a step forward, so that's big. It's all acting fairly fast. We received some information yesterday about the location they're dealing from.
They've got an address, and Detective Tim Lamb is briefing the arresting team.
So these are potential people we're going to meet there. Jamie Proctor is going for violence and weapons. Knives are carried habitually by our drug dealers these days. There is also another unknown male. He's involved in the local gangs and likely to carry weapons potentially. Authorised taser officers, please make sure you have them with you. We know the dangers of people involved. Is everyone happy? You know the plan, let's literally grab, hold, arrest. I suspect Jamie Proctor has a key role in this. I think getting our hands on him and getting him arrested is going to be fairly key to this. Fingers crossed we can shake this tree today and get what we need.
Come on, let's go.
All other units, you can please move up to Street. 04 will turn around and be ready. Yes, try to send you down, please.
Hold on.
While officers break down the front door, others wait round the back. All three occupants make a break for it.
You got anyone?
No.
Woman, runner! Runner! Get on the floor now! Stay where you are. Taser is on you.
Get your hands out! Stay where you are!
Get your arm behind your back.
They're on the fucking windows. There's a bag of drugs here. What's your name?
Jamie.
Jamie. What's your surname, my friend?
Proctor.
Proctor.
The police have their man.
Move your legs that way. I'm going to sit you up onto your bum, all right? 1, 2, 3. Up you go. Have you got anything? No, Lammy. 3 to take. And then you stand up nice and slowly for me, okay? 1, 2, 3. Stand up. Good man. So you understand you've been arrested?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anything on you's going to hurt me while I search you? No. Anything you shouldn't have? No. Just lean forward a bit so you can move your hands away from your body. Nice one. I'm just going to search down your legs. What's going to be in there, Jamie? 17, 26.
Officers find a stash of what looks like Class A drugs.
He's got a load of wraps on him. The Lewis group will be brought to his knees.
And the team search the flat for more evidence.
So we've got a mobile top-up voucher receipt, so that's quite relevant. So we've got opportunity to look at CCTV to see who's gone in at that specific time. Some cannabis. Officers have found outside the lounge window a quantity of cash and a mobile phone. Numerous mobile phones.
Detectives now have suspect number 1, Jamie Proctor, in custody. The seized wraps are sent for forensic testing to confirm their contents.
Do we know if any phone was seized from him?
3 mobile phones were seized
From his
him,
person?
from his personal arrest.
Now, Proctor has an opportunity to explain things.
You were found with a quantity of suspected Class A drugs. What can you tell me about this?
No comment.
Are you up the top somewhere?
Yeah.
Are you a management level?
No comment.
Or are you just a runner?
No comment.
Are you afraid of anyone?
No comment.
Is somebody higher up the chain not going to be happy that you have potentially lost drugs and cash? Now's the time to tell us, mate. Are you in any danger at all?
No comment.
No comment. Okay, fair enough.
With the interviews concluded, the suspects are released while the investigation continues.
Right now, we do have enough to charge them with possession with intent to supply, but what we want to do is build the case up to a conspiracy to supply. And that would result in several extra years on their sentence.
The test results on the powders found on Jamie Proctor have come in.
These were sent to the lab. Got crack cocaine and heroin. Looks like 27 wraps of heroin and 4 wraps of crack cocaine in one lot, and then another 3 wraps of crack cocaine and another wrap of heroin just in another little bundle that was with him. So we've got a fair few wraps there. Clearly dealer amounts, not enough just for personal use. So some good news.
Thanks, Tim.
At the centre of the gang's operation is a mobile phone number. It's the number users contact when they want to score drugs. And it's the number the gang uses to contact its clients. Detectives know the number, but not who ultimately controls it.
So there's no details of whoever is the holder of that phone with the company.
The team still have options, Because every mobile call and message is relayed by a nationwide network of masts. By monitoring this mobile data traffic, detectives can see which mast the Lewis Line phone is near when it's used.
By far the most used mast is this one here.
Oh, interesting.
The data has thrown up some vital new insights.
Whilst this does show that regularly Jamie Proctor's phones are in the same place as the Lewis Line, when you actually go down into the detail, it does show that he is actually moving away and the drugs line continues to be used, so we know that there is definitely someone else that is in control of that line that's not him.
It's a setback. While Proctor is involved in the Lewis Line, he is not the gang's leader. The team no longer have a suspect. The hunt is on to identify the gang's leader, and the clue lies in the phone data. The tracking of the number has now dramatically narrowed down its location.
It's actually settled down to one location. Almost all events are now happening in the vicinity of this tower. We've not touched anything here in relation to the Lewis Line before. He will probably assume it's a safe house for him and we won't be able to find him and arrest him.
It's a crucial development. The police are closing in on the gang leader's location, but they don't yet have a name to work with. The block is put under surveillance to see who's going in and out.
With a pay-as-you-go phone, you have to purchase a top-up voucher to be able to use the phone. Identifying a person buying a top-up voucher for the drugs line is really key evidence for us.
Flo heads out to visit convenience stores close to the tower block.
We are going to see if we can get some decent CCTV from there. CCTV will hopefully confirm a potential ID opportunity that we might not have had before. I'm Flo from Norfolk Police. Did we chat on the phone earlier? Hello. We need to have a look at your CCTV if possible. So this gentleman has come in. He's actually been with someone outside here. They've come together and then he's made his way in. He's gone around the shop a little bit, but he's then turned up at the till. So he has done a top-up. He's bought the top-up and then he's gone and picked up a couple of SIM cards as well. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your help. Cheers, bye.
Flo has collected CCTV from several shops, and it's throwing up a recurring image. A man in a distinctive grey jacket buying phone top-ups.
He looks rather familiar.
The next step is to cross-check if he's also been seen at the block of flats and to work out who he is.
The surveillance team just gave me a call and they've had someone be dropped off and go into the address. I'm just doing some checks on the vehicle that was used for that, and it's come back to a individual who hasn't got any previous, so I'm just going to have a look at her associates. One of them is a individual called Liam Bolt, and he's got some warning markers. I'm just going to have a look and see one of his custody photos. Wow. Tim, I think you might want to see this.
Let's have a look.
I've got one of the stills of one of the top-ups done recently. This is Liam Bolt. I would say that's our guy who did the top-up very recently.
Definitely the same nose there going on the lips. It's going to be our man, isn't it? Yep, you're all right.
Could Liam Bolt be the gang leader detectives have been hunting?
And he was seen today at the car in the area where we think the phone is.
I believe so.
This is a big break, I think. Well done, Flo. Top stuff.
They have the phone's location. They have the name of someone buying top-ups nearby. they have him entering the tower block. Now, they need to build up their case before trying to arrest him.
Our best bet is to match the movements of the drugs line phone and the personal phones. If they move together around the city, that gives us enough evidence to show that they are the holder of this drugs line. Right. Phil, Kenji, Flo, come on over. Just to keep you people all up to date, we've done a Data Protection Act request to identify phone numbers for Liam Bolt. So I've just run the data for that along with the Lewis drugs line, and quite clearly on multiple days the personal phone of Liam Bolt starts in the city centre, heads up to the northeast and finishes up here in the northwest of Norwich at the same time as the drugs line. So I think we've finally cracked it. So I think job done. We've got the man we've been after for a while now.
Great stuff.
Awesome. Very happy with that.
With the evidence mounting, the detectives' next challenge is to catch and arrest their suspect number one.
Are we ready?
Hi, thanks all for coming today. It's an enforcement for what we consider one of the largest lines currently running here in Norwich, under the name Lewis. So we're after the key player this morning, who is Liam Bolt. He's links into local gangs, weapons. This is an address regularly used by the gang. We don't know who's going to be in there, so just get in there, dominate, and get everyone handcuffed as soon as possible. All authorised taser officers to be in possession of your tasers. Make sure you've got your full PPE and watch out for any potential knives. So let's do it. Tensions are always very high when we get this close. We're going to do everything we can now and work at whatever we need to do to get them arrested and not let them slip through our fingers. Yep, all here. Go. We don't know what's going to be on the other side of these doors. This is a gang that has a lot of violent individuals in it. Liam Bolt, listen in very carefully. You're being arrested for conspiracy to supply Class A drugs. We've identified you as being involved with others to supply the crack, cocaine and heroin here in Norwich. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you don't mention when questioned something you later rely in court. Anything you do say may be given evidence. Understood? And you're under the caution, so you'll all be going to custody shortly.
Do you have anything on here?
No.
Okay.
Came to sleep somewhere, mate.
You got a mobile phone here you want to take?
The iPhone.
The iPhone.
It's the black one with like, if you press the home screen, it's got like a load of money.
Mr. Bolt says he's got a mobile phone in there.
Yep, I need to take that with him.
iPhone?
It's the black iPhone.
Black iPhone, yes, we need to make sure you go over that. Black iPhone. That was where he was sat, so he's asking for his phone. This one here.
Bolt's personal phone could contain key information. Analysing the contents of suspects' mobiles is a crucial part of investigations into drug gangs.
He tried to put on a face of innocence. There was perhaps an element of naivety, as if he wasn't involved in any way and just couldn't understand him about him being involved in a conspiracy.
Can I put some socks on?
Yeah.
Socks.
So just take your pew down there. There you go. I'll put them on, mate. I'll give you a start for 10, all right? There you go. Let's go then. Come on, Liam.
I'm so pleased we've got who we want and what we want here at this address, and it's a big relief for us after the long investigation we've had.
Yep, we're golden.
I don't know if Jay's spoken to you yet about this, but in the black bag, there's a machete in a sheath.
Particularly nasty looking knife, yeah. This is the sort of stuff we come up against and unfortunately regularly find now in the addresses and actually on people out in the streets. They all have to try and outdo each other with the bigger and better knives. There's no legitimate reason why these people need this. There's only one thing that's meant for, and that's seriously hurting or killing someone. It's only for scare tactics, for it actually to cause harm to someone else.
Get cash there.
Yep.
There's drugs here.
It's fairly standard what we'd expect. You've got mattresses on the floor, no real actual bed made up, and it's used as a bit of a doss house, really. It's got a safe in the kitchen, not something we normally see. And small digital scales, nothing else in there at the moment. It may be the drugs were here, and in the time it took for us to get in, they've then tried to hide the drugs in the cat litter tray out on the balcony. We found a bag next to the sofa here, but it has a fairly substantial amount of cash in it. And various deals of cocaine by the looks of it. How many exhibits are we up to now?
I'm now listing number 14.
They're coming in thick and fast.
The search finds more links between the gang's members.
Here is got the driving licence of Jamie Proctor, another one of our key members. Just shows the link between all the people that we were expecting to find.
Not 2 burner phones in there.
Oh.
There's more in there.
They obviously like to keep their old phones then, which could be very handy.
It's yet more evidence if these old mobiles can be linked to the Lewis line phone.
We've got multiple phones, including multiple burner phones, which is what they use as the drugs lines. We've not been able to identify whether we have the specific ones yet, but we can do that when we get back to the station. Certainly made a good job of the door, didn't they?
Yes.
Everything now rests on the crucial interview with Bolt. Detectives have to work fast to gather as much evidence as possible to put to him. Flo Jones is analysing the seized burner phones.
I'm just having a look through some of them now. I've just done a word search of Lewis, and it's brought up a nice bulk message on there. One that says Lewis on all day, and the other one says Old School Lewis, 2 for 30, rest of the night. It's saying like a price on there. The fact that they've signed it off as Lewis is really key. This is the Lewis drugs line. There's a good message here that says, Yo Lewis, you ginger cunt, answer the phone and stop being a massive pussy. Not only has that person called them Lewis, which is, again, good, they have also said that they're ginger, which Liam Bolt is.
And because detectives have Bolt's phone, they can access his personal messages and photos too.
That is clearly Bolt holding a very large wad of cash next to his ear, like a phone. We don't really understand his income status, doesn't appear to have a job, so what's he doing holding probably at least a couple of grand's worth of cash in his hand?
It's time for Tim to confront Liam Bolt in the interview room.
Come on down, we'll find a room. An interview is like a game of chess. We move one piece and they move another piece, and we just have to keep going until we get to the end of the game.
I don't understand how you are in so deep. You are coordinating and orchestrating the supply of some of the hardest drugs available into society, and here you are, 19-year-old Liam Bolt, sat in the middle of it all, pulling the strings. Anything at all you can tell us?
No comment.
The offences we're investigating is a conspiracy. That means you're working with others to supply drugs. You say the conspiracy is a man by the name of Jamie Proctor. Do you know that name?
No comment.
Is that your phone number?
No comment.
And is that the phone number of the iPhone seized from you today?
No comment.
Is that a phone number for a phone that belongs to you?
No comment.
We believe it is a drugs line and it is selling Class A drugs. Is that correct?
No comment.
Are you the person holding that phone?
No comment.
We'll gain CCTV. So we're interested in this male here in the grey jacket and the baseball cap. Do you recognise yourself though?
No comment.
What we also do is look at movement of that phone, both the drugs line and your personal phone, the travelling at the same time using similar masts. Any explanation you can give to this?
No comment.
So, one last opportunity. Is there anything you wish to say before we finish this interview?
No comment.
In that case, I shall conclude the interview at 7:22 p.m. Drug dealers, they're concerned about reprisals from the gang, often more scared of the consequences of talking to the police than not. Your solicitor's just through here, Liam, so it's just your chance to have a private chat with him now.
Tim Lamb has to contact the people who take the decision to charge, the lawyers of the CPS.
Good. It was a fairly long one, but no comment all the way through. I don't think he really knows, to be honest. He's not got any previous convictions. He's probably quite naive. Head was down, though. He was clearly, he knows he's in trouble. I'll get it over to you as soon as possible. Thanks, Em. Bye. Submit. And action. And clicking send. And gone. The waiting game now.
The evidence against Bolt is with the CPS.
Coming in, let's go.
Detectives now set about rounding up his associates, the other members of the Lewis Line gang. The raids are carefully coordinated to prevent word of them spreading. The street dealer arrested first gets the knock on the door.
You're under arrest, mate. Why? For conspiracy to supply Class A drugs.
Oh, okay. Is this your phone?
Yeah? Oh shit, you cannot take that as well.
Then, it's the man found in the dealer's flat.
You've been arrested, mate. Right, conspiracy to supply.
And finally, Bolt's suspected right-hand man, Jamie Proctor.
I'm arresting you on conspiracy to supply Class A drugs, that's heroin and crack.
You know, I'm innocent. I work 18 hours a day, two jobs. I'm innocent.
You've got nothing to worry about then.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
Come on, then, let's get you in the back of the car.
It's finally time to lay out the evidence in full. Will Bolt's suspected right-hand man, Jamie Proctor, have more to say than last time?
Do you manage the street dealing? The Lewis Drugs line? We've got a photograph to show you. Is that you in the photo?
No comment.
I accept it's quite...
Steve, if you think that's me,
Okay, so is that not you?
no comment.
Okay.
How can you be certain that's not you?
How can you be so fucking thick? No comment. What is this?
What do you mean by that?
Have a look any. Scary bitch.
Sorry?
No.
Scary bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why are you getting personal in the interview, Jamie?
You're getting personal, asking me all these personal questions. Why can't I get a little bit personal?
You're being offensive. We're not being offensive. Let's just keep it civil, please. Let's keep it civil, please. There's no need to start calling people names.
Suck him.
Just trying to get an account. Can I request a consultation with Jamie, please?
I think I'll be good at it,
Thank
thanks.
you.
We have just paused the interview in order for you to have some consultation with your legal representative, Jamie. You're still under caution. The suspected drugs that were seized from your trousers, they were sent to the lab and they were found to be 27 wraps of heroin and 4 wraps of crack cocaine. Is there anything you want to say about that? Can you understand that it looks to us from the evidence that we've gathered, you're involved in dealing Class A drugs in Norwich? That you're controlling street dealers, taking drugs to them, getting money from them, making sure they're doing what they're told. Is there a lawful reason for you doing any of those things? Jamie, are you being made to do any of this stuff against your will? Are you being forced to do it? Are you being threatened by anybody? If you don't do this stuff, something bad will happen to you or people that you know.
With none of the suspects willing to talk, the police case rests on the evidence gathered in the raids and on the mobile phones.
As much as our focus is the person at the top, it's also key for us to charge others that are heavily involved. We need to get them all off the streets and in jail.
Tim has heard back from the CPS about Bolt.
So the decision's just been received in from the Crown Prosecution Service as to whether Liam Bolt is going to get charged. Skip to the end, the important bit, and yep, good news, charges authorised as we hoped for, conspiracy to supply crack cocaine and heroin. So excellent, we'll go and get him charged. Come on then, just here, yeah.
So, the officers have made a decision to charge you with 2 offences. The officer here is going to read those charges out to you.
So listen up, there's 2 charges as the sergeant has said. So first one is to conspire to supply a Class A controlled drug named heroin, and charge number 2 is at Norwich District in the county of Norfolk you conspired together with other persons to supply a quantity of crack cocaine, a controlled drug of Class A, again contrary to section 1.1 of the Criminal Law Act 1977.
So what does that mean now? So to protect you, prevent further offences and to prevent you not turning up at court, we're going to remind you here tonight to appear at court in the morning, and the court will then make a decision as to what happens when you fall.
Can I call my mum then, please?
All right.
At least let me call my mum. That's the only person.
We'll have that discussion now. I'll have the discussion with the sergeant and we'll let you know in a few minutes and get something sorted out.
Right? If anything, I just want my mum to know.
Of course. Of course you do, that's understandable.
All right.
Lovely. Thank you.
We'll go back to that cell. Yeah, fine.
Yeah, you'll be there till the morning now. His only concern that he wanted to speak to his mum. Maybe that shows some of his naivety and some of his young age, but he is out there doing some incredibly serious crimes, causing a lot of harm to a lot of people. The drugs line he's running are some of the busiest in Norwich. We've said we were going to take the Lewis line down due to the size of it and the violence associated to it. I'm really pleased now we've got Liam Bolt's charged, hands off the streets.